What's up, YouTube? It's Gmo here, bringing you another episode of my Road to Max series. We are about to get a rune crafting level. Should get it on the next trip. Last episode, I know I talked about getting some rune crafting XP because, I needed some money. My cash stack is fairly low right now, and rune crafting is a very good method to make money. I'm pretty sure at my level, as long as I'm not too distracted, I can make anywhere between 600 and 700k cash an hour, which is very, very good considering I do have to train, considering I do have to train this skill up anyways. Like I said in the previous episode, there's going to be a lot of rune crafting in this episode, more than likely. I need to make some money. I'll probably update you every level with how many nature runes I have crafted. And this rock needs to mine, but I'll probably update you every so often with a rune crafting level, and then I'll show how many natures I have crafted. Right here is 61 rune crafting. Probably going to be quite a few of those levels in this episode. I might get some mining out of the way, just because I'd like to get the gem bag, so that way I can be a little bit more efficient with my Slayer. I know gargoyles are very good with the gem bag. They make you quite a bit of money in just gems alone. And if you don't have the gem bag, you really can't pick them up, because gargoyles drop quite a variety of items that are actually worth value. So I might work towards the gem bag and also the bigger pouch for mining at Motherlode, and that peak hair is kind of terrifying. But maybe a couple more mining levels this episode, and good God, this thing is way out of the way. And maybe I don't know, maybe some more hunter. Maybe some thieving, get base 60 this episode. I'm not too sure. If I do decide to do base 60 and I do the construction, it's so fast, as you guys remember from a few episodes before. I will probably just update you whenever I'm done with it, instead of updating you every level, because that's just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a waste of time to update every single level whenever I'd have to start and stop the recorder, and whenever I would have to split clips if I decided to just continuously record, and it's kind of just a pain in the ass. I don't know. We'll see whenever the time comes, because the episodes are the levels for construction are starting to spread out quite a bit, but I will also have to make quite a bit of gold before I decide to do base 60, just because construction does eat up a lot of money, and farming's already chewing up quite a bit of the money that I do have. That's why my cash stack is very, very small. And if I do decide to do thieving, I might try out Arty Knights again, just because they are really fast XP, but whenever I was doing them, it almost seemed like it wasn't even worth it, and I didn't have a button mapped to click for me. I couldn't do it with the OS Buddy mouse keys. I don't know if it was just glitching out or what it was doing, but I'll probably try out Arty Knights since I got the diary done, and that increases your pickpocketing chance by 10%, unless that's just the medium. I don't remember which diary I did last episode, to be quite honest. But probably quite a few skilling gains in this episode. I might do a quest or two just to get them out of the way. I hope you all enjoy the video, and if you do, just keep coming back, I guess. I don't know, do what you want. If you don't like the video, don't come back. I don't mean that in a shitty way. I'm just kind of spacing out on what to say, kind of just rambling at this point. But anyways, I hope you all enjoy the video. More gains to come. This is going to be 83 farming. Pretty nice. Farming is very expensive, so it's nice to know that I'm getting towards the last leg of it. I know I'm not really towards the last leg yet, XP wise, but I'm getting there. I've got a total of 2.67 mil XP, which is very nice. And if you can hear any sort of like banging around or anything like that in the background, I'm sorry. I live right next to a hospital, and they are currently destroying a section of the hospital right now. I'm not really too sure if they're going to build a new thing there, but yeah, I've been asleep and it wakes me up in the middle of the night sometimes. It's quite annoying. But 83 farming, probably going to go back and do some more rune crafting just because that cash stack is very sad. And I know I've got quite a few broad bolts in my bank, but I want to finish them off before I end up selling them, so I got 82k left. I just want to see how much profit I can make. I've been getting quite a bit of experience from it too. It's just passive, no time lost. And Magic Imbue has gotten me quite a bit of experience too, just doing that. I'm about 40% into the level according to OS Buddy. And I'm pretty sure all of that XP has just been Magic Imbue.
Alright, here's 76 wood cutting. I was just doing some wood cutting because I was eating and needed some AFK time, and I decided to finish off the level. But still need to do some rune crafting. I need quite a bit of money. I'm almost 62, but I had to sell off about, I think I had like 3.2k nature runes. I had to sell them off because my bank was very low and I needed to afford my saplings for the day, but I'm probably going to grind out rune crafting for most of the rest of the day, and that should give me a decent cash stack to where I can actually have some money to work with. I'm not sure how much I'm going to have. I'm not planning on doing it for like the next 2 or 3 days straight, but just enough to be able to afford my saplings while I go do other skills. I really want to get thieving up, but it's just so cancerous. I absolutely hate it. I don't know. I might do some thieving, but I need money first. Money is a little bit more important right now, especially if I want to stay on top of my farming levels.
62 rune crafting coming in. I don't really have too many nature runes in my bank right now because I just sold a bunch of them off. And I've noticed you do not know what bot central looks like until you do rune crafting, because it is a very good money maker. I picked these up off the ground a second ago. They're not worth too much. They're worth a lot less than I thought they were. But you do not know what bot central looks like unless you are rune crafting. There are so many rune crafting bots, and I don't even understand why Jagex doesn't do anything about it, because I don't know if it's just because they have a name like it looks like they bashed their head off the keyboard and people just don't report them because they're too worried about money and XP rates on rune crafting, or if Jagex is just, I don't know, lazy with banning them, because I've seen tons of them with 90 plus rune crafting, and that's way too far to let a rune crafting bot get because of how much money they make. This is going to be 63 rune crafting. I've kind of been dormant for the past few days on playing RuneScape. I've actually not even been playing enough to afford my tree runs. I've had to sell off quite a bit of bank just to be able to afford it. Even though I did buy a DH set, I did a little bit of Nightmare Zone. But I've had a lot of kind of real life stuff going on, and today is race day, so I might not record a whole lot. But I do have quite a few days this week where I don't have to work, so I'll be grinding and try and get this episode out within a week of the last episode. It's probably going to be a late upload, which I know you guys are going to be hearing this after the video comes out and after it's uploaded. But I just thought I'd explain what's going on. I've just had a lot of real life stuff going on. I've been working a lot. I haven't been able to sleep very well at night, but the clip should come in a lot quicker because all that's in the past. Like I said, today's race day, so I probably shit, I forgot a fucking glory. God damn it. Oh my god, I hate doing this. But, today's race day, so I might not record too much today. But I will be recording quite a bit. I think Tuesday and Wednesday I have off work this week, so there should be quite a few clips coming in here soon. It's just gonna take me a little bit longer than usual to record them. Alright, we're fairly close to getting 82 ranged. I decided to do a little bit of Slayer to make some money. I kind of got bored of rune crafting. I know I said I didn't want to continue Slayer until I got the gym bag, but Slayer's just a good go-to whenever you're bored, I guess. And I've been wanting to make some money, but my past 3 tasks have been horrible for money. I got a Hellhounds task, a Bloodveld task, and now I'm on my Black Demon. So I haven't made any money with Slayer since I started doing it. But I also managed to get strength level in the process. I hit 89 strength, and I recorded the clip, but I just completely forgot to unmute my mic because the last time I used this headset was last night, and I was playing some Call of Duty, and I don't really like to listen to the public chat. So I just kind of muted everyone and muted my mic, which kind of sucks that I missed that clip, but also this clip just came. There's the 82 range. This clip just came up within 10 minutes after I recorded the last one, so it's not really a big deal. At least I got the update in there, and at least I remembered that I got a combat level off of it. 106 combat. I'd like to see 110 because I think my account on RS3 was like 103 or something, so hundreds doesn't impress me on combat anymore. I think 110 is my goal combat, in the short term at least. That's not my goal for the long term, obviously. The long term is to max, as the series title says. Road to max, not road to 110 combat. This is going to be 81 Slayer. I'm only a few kills off, but really I've kind of burnt myself out of playing the game from doing way too much rune crafting. Like, I know it's probably not a lot to some people. I'm still 63, but it really does kind of take a lot out of you to just sit there and constantly keep running the same lap over and over again. I don't know why I like agility. It's basically the same thing, but it's more click intensive, which I think might be what I like. There's 81 Slayer, but it's a little bit more click intensive and keeps me occupied. And for me, if I don't like, or if I'm not occupied, I want to be AFK. There's no in between for me, and I think that's a lot of the reason I do not like to do rune crafting. Like, I did 3-tick fishing from 98 to 99 in one sitting, and I was fine with it. Like, I wouldn't really, it might not be one sitting to you, but it was one day. I did most of it in the morning, and then I went and took like a shower and ate something, and then I came back to it. So I took like an hour break, if that. But it didn't really bother me too much because I think my brain was occupied. But it kind of burnt me out, and I really haven't been playing these past couple days. I've been playing quite a bit of Zelda, which just came out, and I've been playing a little bit of Call of Duty here recently too, a little bit more than I was for a while. And I think the break kind of helped me out with motivation. I can't sit there and runecraft constantly. Once I hit 77, it'll be better because I'll probably do Bloods, I think, is what's at 77, but I've got a ways to go. I think I'm going to get this attack and defense level and then call it an episode, though. So there should be only one more update. I'm not really very far apart from them, just a couple hundred XP, so it might just be one clip. I don't know. We'll see whenever it gets there, though. Okay, so I lied. My next clip wasn't going to be an attack or defense level. I kind of wanted to try out Barrows just because I've never done it. So, chest number 1. Oh shit, I didn't even get my rewards. Oh, chest number 2. I didn't even know that. So on Barrows chest 5, we managed to get our first item from a Barrows chest. Peril's skirt. It's one of the drops, I guess, but it's still nice to see.
I don't really ever do much PVM besides Slayer, so I don't see rare drops like that hardly ever, but that's really cool. Barrow's chest number 17, we managed to get a Torag's plate body, and I'm sorry if I'm talking with a little bit of a lisp right now. I just had a dentist appointment and half my mouth is still numb, but 243k. I think I'm going to end off the episode here, and I believe I'm going to just name this episode 4.5 because there was quite a bit of rambling in this episode. It wasn't really games related, I guess. I didn't really do a whole lot in this episode, so this is just going to be titled episode 4.5, I believe. If you like the video or have any comments, make sure to drop them down below. Any kind of way I can improve on anything, whether it's my the way I upload videos, the music I use, whatever. Just drop them down below. If you want to see more content, go ahead and subscribe if you'd like. I think next episode I will probably be doing a little bit more skilling. I just need to make some money right now. I need a little change of pace, I guess. But until then, I will probably be doing Barrows, I guess. I don't know. Barrows is kind of fun. It's a nice change of pace. Peace out.